Win. Yeah, hell yeah, with 2 plays. You know me. You know what I do.
Damn.
This is
you know what I do.
Yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19.
Now we gotta tie that motherfucker 2 plays in B1 fashion. Let's go. Bam. That's it. Yeah, overtime. The toss.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Vader.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
Let's go. Work.
On second down, here's Fournette. Only a couple there. He'll be brought down about the 28.
16. Let's go. Family win. Let's go. This one gonna hurt. This one gonna hurt him, coach. This one gonna hurt him, coach. He was up 10-0 too. He was up 10-0 too.
I'm out here. Stop it. Put the fucking ball.
He was up 10-0 too, coach.
So much
he was up 10-0 like dude in the park.
Play of the drive and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after him.
He was up 10-0 like dude in the party. I like cheese sticks, mama. Cheese sticks real good.
Could be hard going throughout this game.
Here's Minshew.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Shark gets complete.
Do it. Do it.
Yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That boy finna win this game. That boy finna win this game. All I gotta do is do this.
1st and 10.
All I gotta do is do this. Good game. Good game. Good game.
Y'all talk. You ain't beating no more.
Good game, son. Good game, cuz. Good game, cuz.
Careful not to fall out of field goal range.
What a fucking game. What a fucking game. This is what I do. That's why I'm the motherfucking champ.
Do this shit, boy. Stop it.
That's why I'm a motherfucking champion. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's why I'm a motherfucking champ.
He's going to have to absorb the contact.
This is exactly why I'm the motherfucking champ, man. This is exactly why I'm the fucking champ. 2 plays when I need them.
Defense, boy. I got that defense.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defense.
Yeah. Probably kicking the field goal.
He hurt right now.
You know
shit, Bocat.
Fucking man. Open by himself like nasty.
The defense won the
How about show you offense?
And just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal.
Man, damn that hurt. I know it did. Yeah, that run back, all that shit.
That we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
He left me 34 seconds on the clock.
I thought you won. I thought Pico won.
Yeah.
Damn, Pico. But watch this. Watch what I'm going to do with Bocat. Bocat coming in with too much confidence the last couple of weeks. For a week now. Too much confidence.
Because I'm wearing black to your funeral again.
1st and 10 at their own 21.
I told him don't count me. You can't count the champ out. You cannot.
Past the 25 to the 26.
You cannot.
A gain of 4.
Can't count nobody out.
I call that play
this ain't given Sunday.
Nice inside run. Sets up a very
I'm not just the president. I play this shit. Paris the Mercury, Dan. You're all over the place. You just counting. That broadcast is separate. I'm putting up a new one now. You can go watch that.
Baby.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around.
Now as hype as I am, ain't no fucking way you gonna beat me. No way.
Coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Nope.
1st down. Here's the run with Cook.
Nope.
It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a place that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
I don't know what to say.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
No, man. Nobody believes you anymore. You don't got no credibility anymore.
Find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on
You
his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the
You
beginning.
don't got credibility no more. And we came to your house with you. And we came to your house. We came to your house. Made it our own.
And that'll wind up incomplete.
We came to Chicago. It was the home team.
Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything.
You better run away from Shazier, and I'm going to pop that
There was
motherfucker out.
contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Let's see what you got now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
I'm going to take those 8, and I'm going to take them right back.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Where you going?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'll get you somewhere safe and sound where I can get you.
They'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Against my using? You out of your mind. When I'm looking at that shit. That's the only thing I'm looking at.
It's Minshew out to his left.
That's the only thing I was looking at.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league,
baby. Where you find that baby?
For offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards.
Come on, 73. I'm setting up the perfect play. But I'll regroup.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Somebody's play call.
I don't know how you didn't get that. You put your feet in it.
But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 12 yards there, 1st down, Vikings.
It all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. That is incomplete.
You kidding me?
Arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said defensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Man, I'm putting that work on offense.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Oh, there, baby. Oh, he dropped it. Wow.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. It's caught by Trowell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I just did it better.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
I just did it better,
so
man.
in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long. You got to be careful not to fall out. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Oh, let's go! Yeah! I'm out here, boy.
That leads to 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid
got back
game.
up.
The disadvantage of blitzing.
Use it there.
Often
I stumbled. I got back up.
Run fits,
Pick up an extra 6
creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Stop it.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Yup.
Throwing is Cousins. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Yeah,
and they're to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
I'm up a little bit. I know
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Activated.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
There you go. You got what you asked for.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't
I think they playing that Call of Duty
shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it has to work for someone else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
I'm trying to treat that motherfucker like a baby. I don't care.
Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, he can own his ass.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
You asked for Vader? Give me down there. You asked for Vader, didn't you?
Complete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This
didn't
is
you ask for Vader? Now I give it to you. You got a problem.
On 3rd down.
Right.
Tight end, self-defense. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Fournette running out of the gun. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Hey, while you at it, kiss the ass.
He's got the
Pick
hook up
6.
with Conley. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead, now, they're not close to the 1st down.
Well,
good job. 14-7.
Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate.
Just got pick 6 with
They may not be
TJ.
jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this
Defense
is important
confusing
to the
right
team.
now.
They'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then they'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Going deep for Diggs.
God damn it.
Going to be incomplete.
Well, you better, boy. You better. Oh, your ass like.
Intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone, as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Hey, be quiet.
Conventional football
Step on the couch.
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams,
confused right now, coach. Still know what to do.
The head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on
Hit him with the old child,
10
please.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I hit him with the old child, please, but child, please.
Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
I'm showing out, man. This shit getting out of hand, right?
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll run on 1st down.
It's getting out of hand, man.
The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I know, but that's not what I'm talking
really
about.
confident defenses.
I said, why you always doing that? That's probably
absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
I was waiting.
Any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a 2nd-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Somebody come help Cuz. It's 21-7.
Stories about teams actually doing
getting
that
out of
back
hand.
in the good old days. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That was me. I laid off of it. I didn't think he was going to make
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
There's 57 seconds. You only need 18.
The lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Good play, big boy. Good play, big boy.
Get there and bring him down.
Yeah.
Everson Griffin picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
On 4th down, Minshew looking long for Westbrook.
Good defense.
Bats it away.
Great defense.
Falls down incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Fuck that shit.
They've got good starting field
Great
position as
defense.
they come up here
Come on,
1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
First down.
And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 42.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense.
Man,
you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the middle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now Cousins on 4th down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Josh Allen. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette.
Go. I'm out here, boy.
In on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo.
Shit, I got defense too.
Well, the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run it again with Fournette.
Just like that. Just like that. Be out here.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Shit. I'm going to come out with this game. I'm ready. Call this shit.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Minshew to throw.
Let's go.
And
Pick.
look at this.
I'm out here, boy.
The turnover they needed.
Pick.
It's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky
on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 4th down, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Back back to it after the pick six. Cousin, he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Cousins now. And he's going to go down. They sack him back in the 42. Calais Campbell getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They begin with a run by Fournette. A gain of 10 as they look to add on this 10-point lead. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Minshew. Caught here by Conley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Vikings will be back up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Listen.
Check 50, check 50.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
Wow, I'm getting lazy now.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Oh, shit, he up by 2 scores, y'all. Let's go. Let's get interested. Now we interested. Let's go. Let's go. This gonna be fun. This gonna be fun right here. This gonna be fun. This gonna be fun. Uh-huh. 35-28, third quarter. Three plays, 54 seconds. 18 times 3 is 54, right? But that's what I did the other one in 18 seconds. 2 plays though. This is 54 is a variation of 18, correct? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got the challenge too. This on me, watch. What? Get him. That loss of that yard. Let's go. It's on me. What would he do here if I was him? I'm gonna stay running with it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Jacksonville. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Woo!
Come on, set. And logo.
Put some over there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I appreciate your help.
Now
get in there. Tie game. Tie game.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Line of scrimmage to 31 now.
35-35. Polecat, since he's giving you updates. Polecat.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
35-35 in the fourth. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, Polecat.
A pretty decent game.
The first down run got 5.
I like what I see. Pressure's on him. Pressure's on him. He can't do 2. He can't do 2. He can't do 2.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That man keep hitting me. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Stop pitch.
Come up now, 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Here's Minshew. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it breaks up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw.
That was me. That was my bad.
DJ Shark. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Fournette, a first down carry. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Good fucking play,
and
boy.
They went the
Good
wrong
play.
way there.
Fuck that
Losing
shit.
yardage
Got me fucked
back
up.
at the 43-yard line.
Right.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Should have been a pick.
Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, 1st down.
Yeah, and I'll guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
Like I ain't down here.
Hard, hard. Go.
He pushed him off. He pushed him off the route. I saw he pushed him right before he caught him. You can't do shit about that.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark, 49 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now a 7-0
Boy, I didn't know where he's at.
And Lambo now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone.
No, I'm talking last game. Last game, you didn't get no offense touchdown. Stop it. You keep field goals.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
I could blow you out.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage. That's all about plugging those gaps. Not getting running back and free to run through. Does a nice job to hold him just a couple on 4th and 3rd down.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. The Vikings 1st down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 23 yards on the play. In Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
That's our problem. We didn't come to shot.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Cook. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football.
What color you in?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
Let's go.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Cousins now from the 50. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, you dropped it.
That'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
That's a hand I win right now.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Yeah, I'm going to say good game.
Coming from both sides.
I'm going to say good game to you.
Let them fight
again.
And forces 4th down.
No, I had a win. I'm going to add a win, though.
Offense set to begin their next drive.
I said good game to you already.
On their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
From the 17.
I added a win, though.
That's to his running.
Yeah, so I ain't got to say good game or nothing after this game. I said it beforehand. And added my double. Okay, all right.
The offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll toss it to Fournette.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. I like that defense. You thought you had 1st down.
The loss of a yard brings up 4.
He gonna quit this one. He gonna want to quit.
They'll try and throw for it here. The open man.
He don't want to quit this game.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Ready. 60 out more. Hey, watch the slant.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew.
Nope.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it down.
Don't you think I'm ready for that? I'm really playing football this game, cuz. I'm really going to play some football. I'm really going to play some football. Let's go. Let's go. It looked like adding that W is the right thing to do.
He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with 2nd and 1.
Let's go then. Fuck it. Lakeshore Drive.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's that, baby.
9 yards
He
to
ain't
pick
no
up there, and
defense.
it's
Ain't
a
no
first
defense
down.
on him. Ain't no defense on him. Ain't no defense on that man.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They keep doing that fucking animation.
Coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. And came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He's trying to catch it one fucking hand, too.
After the incomplete pass, here it is 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The reception good for 7.
Just settle down.
It's 3rd down. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Fuck you!
And he'll go
Fuck you, Madden!
Losing yardage to the 5.
Great defense. Great fucking defense. That's bad.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up and stuffed that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Man, I don't know why they make my man do that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
It's time to do it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Yeah, boy.
Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On the draw, this is Fournette.
Not today.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Set. 18 Gator. 6 guys. 6 pilot. 64. Win. Hey, Delta.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Get it.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it on, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On first down, but this one winds up to
that's the same. Shazier did the same shit on the previous downs that you had last game.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
We're back to that other side. This is a good game, though. You got a good game going.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew.
I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. He's trying to bait me. He's trying to bait me. I'm looking at it. I'm watching the whole move.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee.
This shit is bad, man. Come on. Please fix the camera.
Let's get out of there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
What type of tackling is that?
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You kidding me, bro? You fucking kidding me?
Their defense has done the
Come
job.
on now.
Now it's the offense's turn as they
can't get no fucking rhythm, man.
Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And he's got some space here. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Complete. Smith has it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he's got room. Cook able to escape.
Touchdown, big boy shit. Straight up.
Vikings.
Ain't nobody running ball better than me right now. Let's get it.
35 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run.
Like I want to Heisman Trophy
in our time in this game. Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have some good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I like it now. I see what I need to do. Take your hand off the controller.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Same old Bowcat.
To try again after the sack. Minshew looking long for Westbrook.
Should have been a pick. He won last game. 13-6.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start.
Time contact and another incomplete pass.
We'll see. They're swapping 17, cuz. They're swapping 17, cuz.
And he's taken
I know what you're going to do, try to run the clock there.
Damn old for Bowcat.
I already know what you're going to do. When I looked at the play, I was like, he's going to try to run the clock there.
You damn old Bowcat.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it. First and goal.
Easy touchdown.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They try again with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook.
Touchdown. Bring one out.
He'll get in.
Bring one out.
Touchdown.
Bring one out.
Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Delvin Cook. His second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he's certainly playing a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
Okay. What's going to happen if I beat you? What you going to say if I beat you?
Down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Up 7-0. What happened?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence.
Great.
I've got confidence in you guys.
Holding on.
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Minshew sets to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Conley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Fournette. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
54, Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get it.
Again, it's Fournette. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That's what he calls it.
Great fucking tackle. Great fucking tackle.
Caught here by Conley.
Yeah.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Let him throw the ball. Let him throw the ball and change the whole game so he can't hog the ball. Now he got to throw the ball.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Always try to clearly get the lead. Make him do the catch-up. That's why me and how am I been giving problems? He was barely beating me.
Here's Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
See the field.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to
I'm
the
in the
8.
pocket, though.
Give him 3
I'm still in the pocket. He's going to break the pocket.
3rd and about 5.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
went to that fucking animation.
And he will fight his way into the end zone.
Yeah, they was getting this game. I can't do nothing.
An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Just a yard in the pickup there, it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. You can't block me. You can't block me. Let's go.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run with Fournette. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Back to throw. Going for a right side here, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him 6 yards in the first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
That motherfucker came out of nowhere.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that to DeVal, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
I'm out here.
Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
Maybe one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Holy shit, caught it on the ground.
Seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.